All right, everybody. My name is Jordan Turner, and talk to you guys a little bit about vocational schools. Would you let kids who just graduated from high school try to put your engine back together? If they knew what they were doing.
For the right person.
Okay, so we know a few people who might be able to do it right out of high school. How about letting them rewire your house?
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe if they know what they're doing.
You worried about getting shocked or something?
If they know what they're doing.
I eat a lot.
Or better yet, let kids who just graduated from high school take care of your newborn child. Send them to a daycare that's run by a bunch of 18-year-olds who just got out of high school.
If they know what they're doing.
Nah.
How do they know what they're doing?
Spoken by a person with no kids. Right.
Now, me personally, I'm not giving my child to someone who's that qualified. I don't have them yet, but I would.
Right.
Now, how about letting someone who has a CDA, who just graduated from high school, take care of your kids? And to get your CDA, it requires 450 hours of working with children and 120 hours of traditional classroom formal childhood education.
Experience, yeah.
So they have a clue as what to do with a child.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about. They actually know what they're doing. So that's where we're going. All right, tell me if you remember this person from high school. The kid who paid no attention to class. He's trying to sleep through everything.
Yes.
He's just waiting to drop out.
Yeah.
Not he doesn't care, just waiting to drop out. Now, there's a way to fix this. Vocational programs keep kids wanting to stay in school. It gives them something else to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not just stuck in class all day with something they don't, just dealing with things they don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not sitting in math and science and history and English all day. They get to do something else hands-on. And just by keeping them in high school, not even the fact that it's a vocational program, they make $5,000 more a year after graduating high school than versus not graduating high school at all. And that's according to the latest census data. And let's be honest, everybody does not want to go to college. Going to college is not for everybody, but we all need to make more money than you do just going to work at McDonald's. And nobody who really wants to work at McDonald's for the rest of your life.
No.
If you do, more power to you. I don't know how you guys do it.
You're not getting that Audi.
And all these issues would be helped out by having vocational programs in high schools, having something else for these kids to do, something so they're learning a trade, they're learning a skill. But right now we don't have those schools in place. Do a quick search on any of the search engines, and like Yahoo Answers, the first question that pops up is, where are the vocational schools? You know, 60, 70 years ago, you hear about kids going to wood shop and going to art shopping class. I don't know about you, but it wasn't there when I was in high school.
I had wood shop.
We had it.
Yeah.
New Horizons.
It wasn't a whole program.
Yeah,
it was
you
like
have
a
New
course.
Horizons. You have to drive 30 minutes. Every once in a while, there's something by your school.
Yeah.
If you get lucky. But
Yeah.
the national average, no. All right. So let's take a closer look at how these vocational programs benefit students. By lowering dropout rates, raising their income potential, giving them a trade, and it doesn't force them to go to college just to make money. Because, I mean, a lot of people go to college because they're told, hey, it's the only way you're going to get a decent paycheck in your life.
That's true.
All right, lowering dropout rates in vocational education. And like we just said, it gives students something else to do when you get into that classroom. Instead of sitting in school all day, nodding your head, bobbing your head, trying to stay awake, you go to your shop. If you fall asleep with a torch in your hand trying to weld something, you've got a whole new problem. You're going to the ER. And according to an article published in the Sociology of Education by Stephen B. Plank, Stephanie DeLuca, and Angela Estechon, results suggest that students who are of the modial age, meaning they're the right age for the to go into high school, 14 for freshmen or younger, at the time of high school entry, some career and technical education during the school day actually lowers the risk of them dropping out. They, the graph actually shows a huge drop off in dropout rates when there's a mixture of about 2 to 1, 2 regular courses and having 1 vocational course. All right, so now we know how to keep the kids in school. So let's talk about getting them a job when they leave. Vocational programs give students a trade and make them employable to do something other than just work a fast food restaurant, so you're not flipping burgers all your life.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Sherry, who is a metal shop teacher, had this to say about students who go through the program. Our students may not learn all the skills they need, but they understand the basics in the process. They become employable, which is where we're trying to get to. And, there are many vocational options. You've got medical work, auto work, or electrician, or childcare. So there's many vocational options. And these kids could graduate high school with a trade. They could graduate ready to work and ready to do something. Okay, so we've got our kids in school. We've made them employable. And now what are the other benefits of vocational education? Well, they're not forced to go to college. They have a new career path now. They're making more money. People with vocational education make roughly $3,000 a month, or to bring the yearly numbers back, about $4,000 more a year than someone who just graduated high school. So now this kid who was going to drop out is now making $9,000 more just because he stayed in school because of a vocational program. That's a big difference. And according to a study done by the Harvard Graduate School of Education, there's a large demand for these middle skilled positions that are what you get when you come up with a vocational degree. The U.S. economy is actually in need of them. That's one of the problems. We don't have enough plumbers, electricians, because everybody's being told you got to go to college. So we've got that huge gap. So today we've seen that there are many benefits from having vocational programs in high school. Students are less likely to drop out. They leave school with a trade. They raise their earning potential. And we're not forcing everybody to go to college, which costs money, and we're not all right for it. There's a large demand for people with vocational degrees. We have the jobs, but nobody to fill the jobs. And so in the end, vocational programs help everyone, not just the people who take it, but everyone. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Very good. I agree. There should be more trades.